Okay, listen, I spent all weekend writing a script for this freaking video, and then I recorded it, and then I uploaded it yesterday. I paid for a guy to do a thumbnail for me. I did the whole shebang, and now the second half of my video is completely bust because of some wonderful news that came out yesterday. Thank you, Sven. So yeah, I'm a little upset for personal reasons. Baldur's Gate 3 is still gonna be amazing. Anyways, here we go. What if I told you Baldur's Gate 3 will live forever? Okay, that was a bit of a cheesy hook, but stay with me here. I believe there are two key things that will make this happen. Firstly, think about this. What has aided Skyrim in its continuing relevancy for 22 years? Was it the story or the world or Todd's desire to get it on every platform possible?
And your Samsung smart refrigerator.
These have all definitely played their part, but the driving force for PC players has been the modding community. They've kept the game fresh, they've patched it, added very niche things, fed certain kinks. You catch my drift.
I hear you, Michael, but what does that have to do with Baldur's Gate 3?
Well, here's what it has to do with it. Yo, Monkey Radio, what's up, dude? Fucking BG3? What are you doing in BG3 right now, man? Just did a Hexblade Warlock mod. Oh, sick, dude. That sounds dope. There's already mods for the what? I had to check out the mod page for myself. I was stunned. I had no idea there even was a modding community for Baldur's Gate, let alone how active it is. Items, cosmetics, rule changes, cheats, spell and cantrip additions. It's all there. Now, admittedly, I don't know much about the modding tools for Baldur's Gate 3 and how deep they can go, but the idea that passionate modders could get in there and make their own homebrews, create their own NPCs, their own mobs, it's just incredible to me. And if it's even half the content that has come out for Skyrim, well, you can use your imagination. I'm sure someone's probably already working on an overhaul mod to make the rule set even closer to 5e and to probably get rid of a certain ability that helps people respec. I mean, just ignore the guy, but all right, fine. Baldur's Gate 3 is already shaping up to be one of the most definitive virtual D&D 5e experiences ever. And with the addition of mods, modders, and D&D's own tabletop evolution, this only furthers that. Now, bear in mind, most of the mods that I've shown you are probably gonna be broken on day one of launch. It's just the nature of things changing with the way that the game's built. They'll break. And also, a lot of the mods that are super popular have been implemented into the launch day release of Baldur's Gate 3. What other game dev takes feedback on like that? But my money is on someone creating a variant human mod for day one release, and it probably being the most downloaded. I'm looking at you, min-maxers. But what about that second thing that I mentioned that will help extend the life cycle of Baldur's Gate 3 well beyond that of a normal game? I'm of course talking about DLCs, but also a certain mode that was available in Divinity Original Sin 2. Now, I'm a firm believer that Larian is going to release some incredible downloadable content for Baldur's Gate 3. Be that classes, races, probably full campaigns, especially with their commitment to squeezing out as much content from the player's handbook as possible. But in my opinion, the most exciting thing that Larian could add to Baldur's Gate 3 is the Game Master mode from Divinity Original Sin 2.
Will there ever be a Dungeon Master tool with ways for people to create their custom campaigns and maps for their own D&D?
So no, I don't think, because that would be a huge undertaking in its own. I wish we had it because it would make our jobs easier. So no, I don't think we're going to be doing that.
The original video went on for like 3 more minutes after that, talking about how cool it'd be. But at least we have DLCs to look forward to, right?
But have you guys alluded to or talked about more content coming in the future for Baldur's Gate 3?
So no, we've been, obviously, I mean, like, we're a studio like any other, right? So we already know what we're going to do next, but we haven't alluded to it at all.
Oh, fuck it. Here's the rest if you want to see what I did. Not that it matters anymore, Sven! I mean, I also get his reasons for not including it. Like, it all makes sense. But so here's the part of the video that doesn't make any sense anymore because it's not gonna be included. Enjoy! In short, this mode allowed game masters to create their own campaigns in Divinity Original Sin 2. Now, unfortunately, the only news that we have with regard to this mode, that's not their key focus right now. Which, fair, they're releasing one of the most ambitious D&D experiences we've ever seen, but I'm really holding on to that we're not focusing on it now thing. Because if anything, I am an optimist, a glass overflowing kind of guy. I definitely think we will see this tool down the line, probably after a few DLCs of their own, some extended campaigns, and when they release it, they'll probably release a campaign built with that Game Master tool. But nevertheless, I believe Larian will have a Game Master mode in the future for Baldur's Gate 3. I just have to believe it. So the possibility for homebrews in Baldur's Gate 3 with mods and the Game Master mode would be nearly endless. I've said it once once, I'll say it 1,000 times. Baldur's Gate 3 is poised to be one of the most definitive, if not the definitive RPG experience of the decade. But with the help of modding tools and a game master mode, I believe its lifespan will extend for a lot longer than even Larian can anticipate. That's it. That's all I really had to talk about. If you have any thoughts on the matter, please leave a comment. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you didn't like the video, just hit the like button anyway, but angrily. And of course, share the video with your friends that you're still trying to convince to play the game come August 3rd for PC or September 6th for PS5. And I look forward to live streaming it for you on Twitch over at twitch.tv/Michael Bryan. Thanks so much for watching the video. And of course, awesome, my dudes. See you later.